Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you for being here this morning, Commissioner, with your staff. Two questions. I actually, when I talk to commissioners about DOT, they always have, there seems to be a recurring theme of three items. Number one, your plow people do an outstanding job. Number two, you guys cut down too many trees. And number three is what I have the question about is that they see too many empty buses and or one person on a bus, or I've seen it as well. I just wanted to find out, understandable with the pandemic that there might have been some issues, but what kind of steps is DOT taking to realign demand for the bus service with the actual routes?
So first, let me turn around and thank you for the plow comment. Tell you that I regret you made the tree comment. And in terms of the third comment on the empty buses, I'll let Garrett at this point, the deputy, talk to you about what we have been doing in realigning all bus service throughout the state, and also what we're looking to do with some of the waiting areas and the bus stops are there. Garrett.
Yep. Good afternoon. This is Garrett Euclido, Deputy Commissioner. So our bus service during COVID actually has seen significant ridership. The lowest it ever reached was only a 50% decline, and that was during the peak lockdown period at the start of the COVID pandemic. Pre-COVID, we would have around 40 million trips per year, passenger trips per year on our bus system, essentially equal to our rail system. So right now we're operating at around a little over 70% ridership on our bus system, which is really significant compared to other parts of the country. So yes, there will always be a point in time in which buses are empty, but we have undertaken numerous studies to try and realign our bus routes based on where job opportunities are today, because many of our bus routes were established back in the 60s or 70s based on where job opportunities were at that time and where people lived. So the first phase of that was in New Haven. We completed a study called Move New Haven, which has recommended realigning routes to serve the current needs of the public. And there's currently a study being undertaken right now in the greater Hartford region that CROG is currently doing that will recommend realigning those routes. And then the final part of what we're doing is we're doing a statewide customer experience study, engaging the public to see what they want to see as part of their transit experience. So that's going to help inform the future of transit as we move forward.
Thank you for that. I'm glad to see that there's some progress being made on it, because that is an important way of transportation. It's best to see it utilized well. That's my concern.